All right, so just for the record, can everyone state their names and titles? Company?
Okay, let's go from right.
Yeah. I'm Peter Gal. I'm a co-founder of Bethereum.
I'm Martin Herman, the co-founder of Bethereum and intermediary CTO.
Giacomo Tognoni, CEO.
I'm just Peter's assistant.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the project.
Okay, so I think I can give an introduction. Bethereum is a social betting platform, and we're building a betting protocol layer on the blockchain. We believe that conventional betting is missing the social and the gamification elements it used to have, and there are many issues associated with it. With conventional betting, you keep running into problems like betting agencies not paying out the winners, unfair, untransparent rules. And of course, with conventional betting agencies, and that's the key point we're doing differently, you always bet against the house. So the house sets the odds, and the odds are always in the favor of the house. So even if the house has the worst day ever, they still win. And they make sure of it by setting the odds in that way. With Bethereum, players don't bet against the house. In Bethereum, players rather bet against each other directly. So that means we only take a small commission of the bet, and it's in no interest of ours to manipulate the odds and to do any funky stuff in the background to mess with the bets.
Right.
So I maybe put over to Giacomo now.
Basically, what we're trying to do as well is we're trying to make it into a platform play. So we're developing a solution that can appeal both to consumers and also to business clients. So the technology, we will be able to white label it and to offer it to other operators. We will be able to strike partnerships with conventional betting operators so they can get into crypto fast and efficient.
Okay.
And we will keep the solution open to third-party developers, so they can create content and games that we can then integrate within the platform.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. I guess I would say, because as a somebody who enjoys gambling from time to time, I love it when the house loses, right? That's almost more exciting than anything. That you take away the house, and I understand you're making it more fair. But for me personally, it's like, well, I want the house to lose, not some dude in, Wisconsin,
Well, if the house loses, eventually the house runs out of money and the business closes down.
I know, that's the trouble, right? Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying personally. This is just personal.
So the idea is that first of all, you wouldn't be betting against just one person.
Okay.
It will be a number of players that will be betting on a particular match, for example, and you'll be winning the pot.
Okay, so you're talking like sports betting.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay.
It will start with sports betting, and then we will add esports and the fantasy betting and a number of other
Like almost like bookie type things that you would go to a bookie before.
Yes, but instead of going to a bookie now, you're betting with a bunch of other players,
Yeah.
and basically we're providing a platform that facilitates this bet.
Okay.
We take a small fee from the winning pots, and then the winning pot is just distributed to the winners.
Okay.
What is not available in conventional betting that we want to bring is this mobile gaming element that Martin was mentioning. So you'll be able, for example, you enjoy now winning from the house and it makes you happy, but it's at the end you're fighting against one player, the house, and it's just a financial benefit that you get.
Yeah.
What we want to bring is a gaming element in which you will be competing with other players. There will be leaderboards showing how well you're doing. There will be achievements you will get for being one of the top players.
Oh, okay.
You'll be betting as part of groups against other groups, and all this social and gaming element can make betting much more fun and engaging than the current more mercenary betting experience.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so let's see. Have you launched this yet? Is it online?
We have a prototype now. Radio is not possible to show it, but yes, it's already available on the App Store. It's a MVP, which means that it just shows the basic functionality and look and feel of the final solution. But it's fully functional, and you can already bet on a number of football matches. Football as in soccer.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's get to the meat of this thing, because I don't know if you heard, but I believe yesterday, New Jersey.
Exactly.
That was a big thing. What does that mean?
New Jersey. What happened yesterday basically is that the federal government pulled the law from 1992, which basically banned all sports gambling and sports betting in the whole US on a federal level. What they did now is they passed that power back to the states so they can decide whether they want to legalize sports betting in their state.
But for now, it's not illegal, correct? I mean, they haven't had time to pass laws to say it's illegal in this specific state, correct?
At the
Am I
moment,
wrong?
there are 3 states in the US where betting is completely legalized. But otherwise, betting would be illegal.
Still?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Which
now-
states are those?
New
Nevada.
Jersey, Nevada, and
Delaware.
Delaware.
Delaware, of course. Yes. It's always weird stuff going on in Delaware.
But you can expect that now a bunch of states will jump on the opportunity of legalizing sports betting.
Yeah.
Because it's an industry that is worth around $150 billion
Yeah.
minimum in underground betting. So in other words, it's happening anyway.
Oh yeah.
But people are going to a bookie. You know, it's not safe, it's not transparent, it's dodgy,
Yeah.
and there is no tax that is got into the IRS. So clearly, there will be a big incentive for the states to make it legal, and there will be a big incentive for operators to offer a fair and transparent proposition, you know, to the players. And that's where we think that we can gain a lot, even within the U.S. market.
Okay. So, like, speaking to a U.S. market, what did that mean for you?
For us, it meant basically that we're pretty likely going to be able to operate in the US next year. So when all the legislature is passed, we have some intel on that already, and we really believe that in 2019 we might be able to operate in the US, and definitely more than those 3 states.
What it means is also this: the whole gambling and betting market is worth up to $3 trillion worldwide. It's a gigantic market. And some people say these estimates are even on the low side. But 80% of it is underground betting. These kind of steps that bring underground betting, you know, basically to legalized and licensed betting. And the project that we created is very much about delivering real business results, about delivering profitability, about delivering, you know, the business fundamentals that in non-crypto world are considered very important for an investor.
Yeah.
So it gives us the possibility of showing real business results that will be delivered also in the US.
Okay. Absolutely. I mean, is it safe to say that this would probably drive crypto in this country, like if crypto betting was allowed online?
Absolutely.
Definitely, yeah. And we actually believe there are many industries where blockchain makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
But the willingness of those industries to adopt blockchain, it will take a few more years than that. With crypto, most of the people that are in crypto are actually gamblers, aren't they? Right?
Yeah.
You see, if you buy Bitcoin,
You're
you
right
buy-
by nature. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the betting industry is one of the industries where blockchain can happen tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow, but maybe in 3 months or 6 months, it will be really realistic to bet using crypto. And maybe now I'd like to go back to the platform concept,
Sure.
and to the actual product.
Okay.
So as I've said in the beginning, we're not building this as a betting game or something. We're really building this as a protocol and as a platform, and we're trying to build it as an infrastructure for multiple betting projects.
You're the engineer, right?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
Basically, we're building the technology that will enable other people to be able to create betting games on the blockchain. So for now, we have our own social betting app where you have points, leaderboards, badges, and it's really a ton of fun, players betting against each other. But in the future, other developers can use the technology to create their betting games using all the security and the transparency and the fairness that our platform provides. So maybe in the future someone will come and say, okay, I want to be able to bet on what the weather will be like tomorrow, or what the price of Bitcoin will be like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Here's the technology, you can build the app, we'll verify it, we'll make sure that everything is proper, we'll share some revenue with you as the developer, and people can start betting using our technology in your app.
Okay.
And to add one thing that maybe is relevant to Americans, we've been selected by a show which is called Advancement TV. It's a series hosted by Ted Danson.
Ooh,
and
all right.
it will be broadcast in October on CNBC.
You're going to be on the show with Ted Danson?
Ted Danson is hosting the series, so he will introduce us, and then there are a couple of segments about companies that are making a difference in blockchain. And it will be broadcast on CNBC, most likely in October. So these guys are going to fly over to us in Europe. They're going to film our offices for 10 to 15 hours, and discuss with us what we're doing.
Okay.
And then they will make a segment of about 7 minutes about us, and it will be part of a show on advancements.
Awesome.
Yes. So
Awesome.
this will be great, especially with this new development on, legalized betting. It will give us a really big boost here. It's 120 million households, so.
So in
reach.
other countries, do you already have something going?
We have now a global token sale, so we are past the pre-sale stage.
Okay.
And the sale has been offered globally, so we have a community that comes from 50, 60 countries.
You guys are pretty close to rolling out the platform here, right?
I mean, we have a prototype. Yeah, there is
Can
still.
I see it? Do you have it?
Sure.
Yeah.
We have a prototype
can show you.
for sports betting.
Let's do it.
And you guys have a great name, by the way. Bethereum. Who came up with that? Who was that?
It's probably him. Yeah, those two guys. I'm not good with names.
It's good. It's good.
Not good with names.
I like it.
Oh, by the way, one more thing that's I think pretty important to mention is that all betting on the platform goes through the Bether token. So you don't bet on US dollars or euros or yen or any other currency.
Okay.
You use the Bether token. So this is also a huge reason why you would buy the Bether token right now during the token sale, because it will go up in value as more people join the platform.
Yeah, that's true.